Hello everyone, it's CJ1 otherwise known as Ben. Before we get into this episode here, this episode does contain spoilers of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. This is the game we're playing, obviously. And it also contains spoilers of Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 1 and Season 2. Because last episode we were discussing that. And if you want to watch Terminator series and you don't care if it's spoiled, then go ahead and watch this. But go watch the episode, part number 13.
Tenzin!
On Hex and C
pull
channel.
That switch!
Okay. He's gonna pull the switch. But watch it on Hex and C channel.
Now we're talking.
And make sure to like and favorite subscribe, because this is kind of interesting talk. But anyways, so basically we left off kind of last episode with Summerglaw's character, as in Cameron and Allison Young, and which is kind of what I wanted to talk about. And this one is the character of Allison Young, and you know, I'll probably go over Charlie next, because I like Charlie's character. I think Charlie's character is great, even though he's Motor Mayhem or whatever in those commercials now. I still think he's just a great character. What am I supposed to be doing here? Going this way? Jump that way. No, jump. There we go. There we go, Nate. But so basically, you know, Allison Young, in the series, they kind of portray her as, you know, just a young, you know, kind of a young Cameron. Basically, it's just Cameron, except for she's got emotions. And holy shit, where am I at right now? What am I supposed to be? Okay. So, and you know, basically, it's basically what you know, Cameron was based off, was Allison Young. And what I think, what's going on with that character, Allison and Cameron, was that it wasn't that they were just, you know, they captured her. I think Allison Young was kind of like, more or less, a brother to John Connor in the future. Kind of, you know, it just makes sense to me that she was more of that, you know, a sisterly figure, you know, a sister that, you know, John Connor never had, and I think it's kind of interesting, you know, because you don't, you know, exactly, you would think that they were some, you know, because John kind of, I don't want to say in love with a machine, but kind of has that connection. You know, you would think that, you know, in the future, the only reason they have this kind of connection right now is because maybe Allison Young was somehow with John. But I think kind of different. I think that Allison and John were friends.
Take the easy way.
You know, this is, you know, the sister. You know, once again, the sister that, you know, John never had, or something like that. And that makes sense more than, you know, the regular old. Oh man, they were hardcore fucking each other, you know. They had like a child in the future and all that. That's dumb, you know. I don't see that. You know, that's Catherine Brewster, you know. That's you know, and then they play kinda on the what am I trying to say here? They kind of play on the different futures, and you know, kind of like every future is somehow different from the last one, and I think that's a very interesting thing to play on, but I still, you know, I just don't know. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a cutscene, sorry. But it's interesting when you get the time, you know, like Bioshock Infinite. I'm not going to spoil that because it's too complicated to spoil. I think that's you know what. I'm gonna shoot that. I don't gotta shoot that. But I think the reason why people don't spoil that game is because it's way too complicated to spoil. And you know, I kind of tend to agree on that one, because you know, it's the multiple. I can't even try to, you know, not spoil it. It's so gosh darn difficult to even, you know, try to spoil it, like to even explain, you know, time lapses and all that stuff. And that in itself is a small spoiler, you know. And sorry I didn't give you a disclaimer, but I mean, as soon as I started talking about spoilers for Bioshock Infinite, you knew to click off. But, you know, it's very complicated the way these time lapses work. But I really do like the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles, and I wanted to see more of what Sarah did after John Connor left to the future to track down Cameron. But, you know, I don't think we'll ever see Sarah Connor Chronicles again, which is sad. I think what we can just hope for now is, just like Firefly, you know, fan-made comics and all that stuff. But yeah, this is interesting thing. I like this part, because, and I'm sorry.
Right now, how am I gonna get across?
But, you know, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I believe. Because there wasn't a lot of audio. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna say that now. I did not mean to do that. So let's get back on it. So what is up with this? Do I have to jump over here or something? No, what are you doing? I like pressed it one time and he starts running off the edge like an idiot. Come on, Nate. Okay, let's see what's over here. Okay. Fell through that rock a little bit. That was weird. Oh, that was a foot. See, look at that. It's looking weird. Nope, nope. No! Oh my god! Oh, he kind of sounded like Goku when he did that. That was kind of funny. Okay, so I'm gonna eventually figure this out. What I have to do. Do I have to go down here? Oh, here we go.
Get over there somehow. Well, guess I'm doing it the hard way.
Yep. Nate, you always do it the hard way. Oh god, that was close. Oh man, thank you, Jack and Daxter, for making this game awesome. But yeah, you know, very interesting stuff in the Terminator and Firefly series that kind of crosses over, and I think that Firefly and Terminator are really good, you know, really good TV series, and the reason why, you know, I kind of, you know, add the two into the conversation is because, well, for one, they both have Summer Glau in it, and she's like the reason why they got canceled. I don't know if she actually caused any drama, and I've heard some things that she may have caused, you know, the cancelization of some TV shows, but I'm not sure. Like, I just don't know. I'm not for certain if she actually has done anything, so I gotta go over here. No, go back up. Go back up. No, go back up. Oh my god, go. There we go. Okay, but, you know, I've heard some things that she may have caused some drama, and that was just from family people that, you know, that are really big fans of Firefly. My whole family's pretty much big fans of Firefly. Who wouldn't be? Who's not a fan of Firefly? The whole internet is a fan of Firefly, and I think they kind of jumped the gun on canceling Firefly way too soon. And anyone who likes Firefly and enjoys Firefly probably... Wow. Anyone who enjoys Firefly probably agrees with me that Firefly was canceled... Wow. Firefly was canceled way too soon. They didn't even give it time to build up, because now it's the biggest... It's like one of the biggest TV shows ever. You know, it's got the biggest fan following, and I'm one of those people, and Firefly is so good that you could, you know, watch, you know, all the episodes over and over, because they're just so good. Joss Whedon has made such a good series, you know, that it's lifeless, you know, or it's timeless, not lifeless, it's timeless, and kind of the way it's made, and that you can kind of compare, you know, or you can kind of, I can't think of the word, you know, you can, try to think of the word here for a second. I mean, you can kind of relate. I don't know why it took me that long to think of the word relate, but you can relate, you know, to the series, and it's definitely an enjoyable series. And I think that Fox, you know, really jumps the gun on most of their series if it gets below, you know, 1 million views. And, you know, Firefly did have a big fan following the first episode, it just didn't catch on.
Alright.
And then I think the way that Fox promotes their things is that it's only on Fox. You only see commercials for it on Fox. But, you know, it's sad. It's just sad the way they do their things. You know, Terminator, every episode didn't get below 1 million views. They got like 16... you know, the first episode got like 16 million views. That's really good. You know, it's very good. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do, you know? But it never got below 6 million views. Not one episode of any of it got below 6 million views. So they kind of jumped the gun on that too. And now the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles has one of those fan followings. Kind of like,
Yes, I'm here. Good reflexes.
Over here.
Yeah, got this.
But it has a fan following like Firefly. That's what I'm trying to say. And now they're bringing Firefly to Star Wars comics. Hopefully don't throw it in. I know that the Billion is going to be a fan of the comics since he already said that he's excited for kind of the series to continue to go where it's see what we're doing here. Controls vibrating like crazy.
Hi! Go, Charlie! Go, Charlie! Go, Charlie!
I don't...
Go, Charlie!
Honestly. For some reason I don't like any of this. So anyways, next episode we're just going to continue this discussion. Kind of a little bit of a shorter episode this time. 3 minutes shorter than usual, but it's okay, it's okay. So, everyone, Texas TV signing out for me and Hex Reaper. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what you think I should improve on in the series, and I'll be sure to improve on it. And last episode, thank you guys for last episode. It got really good review from a lot of people, and got really good applause for it. So thank you. See you guys. Win and the Wise has been signing out.